Pulling up to the scales again. John's worried that we're overweight.
It'll dump it.
What's up, guys? It's Leroy with Happy Trailers. I'm here with John today from MAXX-D, and if you can see here behind us, we've got a brand new model. This is the DSX Dump. You may have seen some videos about it before. John's done some content on it. I've done a few videos with this one just in the few times that I've been able to see it, but they are finally in production. We're gonna see one on the lot here very soon. And we are today here at the rock yard. We get to load this thing up. We got to test it, check it all out. I know John's done a lot of this already, but I wanted to be here and really see it. So we're going to load up some rock on this thing, load it down, make sure that it can handle what they say it can handle, right?
For sure. This is exciting stuff, man.
We're getting loaded up. Let's see it.
Let's go ahead and tarp it.
Load it down. All right, John's gonna tarp it. John's got the hard work today, obviously. Are you sweating yet?
What's that, man?
Were you sweating yet?
Nah, just a little bit. Just from standing here.
All right, so we are loaded down. We got, I think it's roughly 8 yards of rock in the trailer, right? It's roughly what it is.
That's what we asked him.
We're gonna go weigh it one more time and see what we've got. Let me show you the weight slip. This was empty right before we came over. She weighs in at 7,640 pounds. So we'll do it again with the trailer loaded, just see exactly how much weight we've got in it. So that we really know. We're gonna go dump it. We've got a driveway we're gonna dump this rock in. So with this trailer, John, it is rated a GVWR of 24,000 pounds, correct?
Correct. It is 24,000 pounds with 12K torsion axles.
So looking at that, with 7,600 pounds, empty weight, you got a little over 16,000 pound payload still.
Yes, sir.
That's pretty hardcore.
Pretty cool, man.
I think that's gonna work. We've got a 4-stage cylinder. I can't wait to see this thing dump. I think it's probably still gonna do it with ease. Let's see what it weighs.
All right.
Pulling up to the scales again. John's worried that we're overweight.
It'll dump it. It'll dump it, but I have a feeling we're overweight, man.
See.
Krogman, they like to do that.
Okay, for reference, we're weighing just the trailer. Again.
Whoop.
All right.
You said it was a relay?
Yes, sir.
4-digit number.
We are, once again, original weight, 7,640 pounds, and now loaded, we're right here at 22,400 pounds. So, let me do some quick math. That's just under 15,000 pounds of weight. So, according to payload, we're like, this is perfect. We're like right on the line. This is exactly a full payload on this trailer. So, this would be a perfect test. When we've got it weighed down to max weight, payload versus gross weight, we're gonna go dump it. Let's see how easy it is.
All right, let's do it.
Once again, John's working so hard.
It's hard work, man. I'm sweating.
All right. 8 yards of rock, 15,000 pounds.
Didn't bog down at all.
No, it sounds like it's not even trying yet.
That's moving pretty quick. That's the first stage.
There's stage 2. Easy.
And stage 3. I'll pull forward.
Oh yeah. Piece of cake, guys. 15,000 pounds of material on the DSX Dump with the 4-stage telescoping cylinder. Well, John, what do you think? Did we overload it?
No. We were a little under. Even then.
I say this thing could handle quite a bit more than that. It didn't even think about it, lifting it up with that big cylinder.
Oh yeah.
So, there it is, guys. The DSX from MAXX-D. This one specifically is a 16-foot model with 3-foot tall sides, a 4-stage telescoping cylinder. Can dump 15,000 pounds with ease. Tell me about the cylinder, John. So this is a 4-stage telescoping cylinder, 2 pumps, right?
We use 2 pumps in this model just because it is a much bigger cylinder and it needs a lot more fluid to be able to dump as fast as the DTX. So the gallons per minute, let's talk about the flow rate. So in our DTX, I want to say it's 2.5 gallons per minute in that single pump. And this one here with its 2 pumps, its flow rate is 6.3 gallons per minute. So it does dump a little bit quicker than.
So you've got almost triple the fluid flow.
That's right.
And it is a bigger cylinder back there than 2 with the 4-stage telescoping. Like it's got some fluid that has to move through.
That's right.
But it's still gonna, from the sounds of it, probably even do it faster.
Oh yeah, and that
you DTX it.
The whole reason we decided that we had to go with that 4 stage is because we're going to build this trailer in 16 to 20 foot models. So it being, a 20 foot
right
over 16, you need a longer stroke to get that 45-degree dump angle.
Yeah.
So, and unless you want a cylinder sticking up 4 feet over your bedside, you're going to need that extra stage so you can.
Fluid.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, we made it back to MAXX-D. This was freaking cool. I love seeing the DSX in action. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pumped to have these on our lot ready to go for you guys. John, tell me a little bit about what you can expect on this new model here.
Man, there's a ton of new features with this DSX. For example, this neck. That neck alone drops your tongue weight by 300 pounds.
That is very impressive.
It's a lot. It's a lot less strain on your truck.
For sure.
Moving into the toolbox here, this is the R&D trailer, so I mean the wiring is a little bit messy, but
ignore this, I'm assuming.
Except look what's underneath it. We got 2 pumps.
There you go. That's the magic right there.
And that,
2 high flow pumps.
That right there pushes 6.3 gallons per minute
to this really big and beefy 4-stage cylinder. Like, yeah, that'll do. All right, cool. Big toolbox, lots of extra room for storage too, aside from all your hydraulics. So
and wireless remote standard.
Wireless remote with the tough wireless.
This one's been upgraded with hydraulic jacks, and that's optional on most trailers.
Yep.
The tarp kit. A new feature with this one is the storage space right behind the neck.
That is so clean.
We
right
wanted
there.
to utilize that because that's just, it would have just been empty space.
What was wasted space now has lots of room for your chains right there on both sides.
And
That's
speaking of storage space, we actually have, I have to raise up the bed, but that step right there has a box as well.
Let's see it.
I wanted to give you guys as much storage space as possible. So we're trying to utilize as much of this as we can.
So there it is. Little hidden storage right there too.
Yep.
And the cool thing is, once this dump bed is down on it, you don't need a lock. You're not getting into that.
You're not getting in there.
That's pretty cool. There's the storage on the other side too. So lots of cool little integrated storage options.
Oh, yeah.
It's a nice step right there. A little extra storage there by the box.
You could even do that on the other side if you just had it to. That will be optional.
There you go. You can do two of them.
There are two of those. And these fenders, these are 7-gauge 3/16 fenders to resist fender damage. You also have a little tie down here if you wanted to use it for tie down.
Yeah. When the fender is stout enough, you can use it as a tie down. You know it's the real deal.
These are
That's
thick.
thick.
Feel that.
I mean, what do they say? That's not going anywhere.
That's exactly right. Yeah, I mean standard. It will come standard with 10K torsion axles, but this one's got the 12Ks, so it's rated up to 24,000.
10 or 12,000 pound torsion axles,
Steel wheels,
With your
18
heavy
ply
duty-
tires.
18 ply tires. Solid right there.
It's
Okay.
beefy.
So we've got the 7-gauge floor standard, your 10-gauge sides. The stabilizer jacks are here as a standard option when you're loading up your equipment. Of course, your ramps are back here. Check it out. They even did some R&D testing on one of the fenders and absolutely just rammed into it with a skid steer. And sure, bent it in a little bit, but that's it. Move the entire trailer before anything else happens. So I say these fenders will hold up to it.
I think so. I think so.
Gotta love the R&D trailer right here. We got it lifted up a little bit more, and we've got cross members here we want to point out as well. They're 3-inch I-beam cross members. And this sure looks like it's on 12-inch centers. Am I right, John?
That's exactly right. 12-inch on-center cross members standard.
Standard. All right, cool. Oh, as you can see, this thing is definitely loaded out. I mean, this is a beefy trailer. If you want to dump some weight, the DSX is going to be the way to go. Stay tuned, because they're going to hit our lots very soon. Let me know what you think. Did we overload it? Did we not? Are you going to load it more? Because I just get the feeling you probably can. I'm not saying that you should, but hey.
Yeah.
Awesome. John, thanks for letting us check it out and put this DSX to work.
Man, thanks for coming. Appreciate it.
We'll see you guys for the next one.